Jim, wow. Hey guys, welcome back. To this video, I'll be showing you how to make Android faster. Before we start, hurry up and check out these offers under this video. Let's get started. So you might be wondering, how do you make your phone here or your Android device a lot faster? Now, there are going to be a few things that you could do here to probably improve the performance of your device. So first thing you could do here is to basically uninstall unused apps. Now, we all know installing apps here that you may think that's going to be useful to you is going to be helpful to you sometime in the future. In this case, that's actually not true here. So if you're installing a lot of apps, this will actually slow down your mobile device. So in this case, I would recommend you to uninstall those apps that you're not or no longer using. So in this case, you just need to press and hold them and click on the crash gun icon and click on uninstall to uninstall that specific app. Now, in this case, this will free up some space, and also the management and the background processes on your phone here will also be reduced, which in turn will speed up your phone. Now, another thing you could do here to basically speed up your phone or your Android device here is to disable bloatware. Now, we all know phones actually comes with apps that came with them. So that includes, depending on your manufacturer here, so they might have an app for viewing photos themselves, but you might also have the Google Photos app in here. So again, depending on the manufacturer or the manufacturer of your phone, you can have different bloatware here. So I recommend you to disable them. Now, to disable them, what we need to do is we need to press and hold on that specific app. So in my case, maybe I want to go to Game Center here, press and hold on it and click on the eye icon. Now, in here, what we need to do is we need to go to the section here, and you want to go and scroll down and look for an option here that says Disable App. Now, I just want to tell you regarding this one. So not all phones actually have this feature. Now, if your phone does not have or your app here does not or contain or use the Disable App feature, what you could do is to just reduce the activity on that specific app. So you could go ahead and click on the battery saver option here, and you could go ahead and choose the restrict background activity. In this case, the app will be closed and will not use resources on the background, which in turn will help speed up your phone. So in this case, go ahead and click on OK to confirm, and from then on, do this for any apps that you deem are bloatware. Now, another thing that you need to do here is you need to keep your phone updated as well. So there are, depending on your manufacturer, so they might release some updates here to release, or in this case, some updates that could help your phone. So we all know that apps are going to be released sometime in the future, and your manufacturer or the updates that you install on your device here can actually adapt to those. So it will optimize some systems or processes in your phone if you have the latest updates on your phone. So you want to go to your settings here, and you want to go to About Phone. And in here, what we need to do is we just need to reload this. And usually in the center here, you'll have the option to update your phone. Again, you just need to go to About Phone here. Usually you'll have that update. But for some phones, you need to go to System Apps Updater or any app updater here, or System Update or Software Update in here. So it actually depends on your phone or on your device here, depending on the manufacturer. So you go to About Phone, or just choose an option here that says Software Update. Now, another thing that you might want to do here is you might want to use the light apps instead. So what I'm talking about is when you go to Google Play Store, we all know that we have Instagram, we have Facebook, we have TikTok, and all those apps. Now, if you're not aware, they have a light version of those apps. So in my case, we have Facebook Lite. So what it does, it actually reduces the consumption that it does on your phone. So in my case, Facebook Lite here doesn't use much resources, and instead just uses the bare minimum here, and makes in turn actually make your phone a lot faster and responds faster whatever you're trying to do. So in this case, there are going to be a lot of apps here. You also have, if I'm not mistaken, we also have Instagram Lite here. So you could go and just use or enter the name of the app that you want to search for and just add Lite at the very end. Usually you'll have it already available here. Just click on install. Now, Another thing that you might want to do here is you might want to use static wallpapers. Now, if you have like moving wallpapers on your phone, it is recommended that you use static phone or static wallpapers instead, because this will actually improve the performance of your phone. So if you have like moving wallpapers, this will actually affect the performance itself, and in turn use more resources on your mobile device or your Android device here, and makes it a lot slower. So you could go and press and hold on it, click on the wallpaper at the bottom left here, and choose a static one instead of a moving or dynamic wallpaper. Now, another thing that you might want to do here is you might want to basically limit the widgets that you are currently using. So in this case, I'm just going to demonstrate it to you. So for example, you have a lot of widgets here, your HE-like widgets. Well, in this case, this actually slows down your phone because again, it will use up more resources than it usually will. So I would recommend you to just press and hold on them and click on the option that says remove to free up some space, and that would actually help your phone a lot, especially for extensive or for resource heavy widgets here. This could actually really improve your performance. Now, another thing that you might want to do is you might want to choose browsers or the lightweight version of those browsers. Now, if you're not aware yet, browsers actually use a lot of resources just to show you those videos, those websites, and anything that you want to view online. They use a lot of resources. So in this case, for example, if you're using Firefox, you might want to use Firefox Lite instead of just the Firefox app. So again, like what I said before, you just need to enter the name of the app here and just add Lite, and you should be able to see a light version of that specific app. Now, there are going to be, like, for example, we have the Opera web browser as well. They have Opera Mini here. They have a lot of apps, like you have Chrome beta here. We have Firefox beta for testers. So yeah, so you can go and try all our apps here and see if that actually improves your performance. And the next thing that you could do here as well is to reduce the animations that you are getting on your phone. So as you can see, every time I'm pressing something here, there's going to be some animations. So what you need to do is you need to go ahead and open up your setting. You want to go to About Phone. Then you want to go to your Android version and just basically tap on it. Or sorry, you don't need to click on Android version. You want to go to OS version. Just repeatedly tap on it until you see you are now a developer. Now, once you see that pop up, you want to go exit this one, scroll down a bit, and you want to go to additional settings. And in here, what we need to do is we need to look for developer options. And in here, what you are looking for is going to be the animation settings. So in this case, you have the transition animation scale, window animation scale, animator duration scale. So what you need to do is you need to change the values for this animation. So for example, you go to Windows animation scale, and you want to set this to animation scale to 2.5x. So it just halves the animation scale that you currently have. Now, you could also turn off animation here if you want to, but in this case, that's just your preference here. But turning off your animations here, generally speaking, actually improves the performance of your phone. So you can either use animation off or animation scale 0.5. But yeah, so those are the things that you can do here to improve the performance or make your Android device here a lot faster. But in this case, that's about it. So if you found this video helpful, hit the like and subscribe button and watch our next video.